everybody. I've been up all night thinking about something. I think I've had like a revelation or an insight regarding this whole issue dealing with psychopaths, which ultimately is about coming to terms with the nature of evil and where its place in evolution and in society comes from. And anyone who's read my book or seen my videos knows that it comes from a belief that I think that the actual concept of evil and psychopathy is an evolutionary impulse. And last night I was doing an interview with the journalist Fintan Dunn, and it was a very interesting interview. I'll put the link up when it's finished. And he said something that I think was remarkably insightful, and this is what's been on my mind all night. He said it's almost as if psychopathy and its place within society and within humanity is a battle between the reptilian or complex of the human brain and the frontal cortex. And the more I think about that, I think there's a real possibility that could be what it is. The human frontal cortex is a rather interesting piece of grey matter. It essentially makes us what's human about us. You know, it derives from that. The frontal cortex is interesting in the manner in which it developed. It almost like it's another one of these things that kind of flies in the face of Darwinian evolution. It just suddenly appeared overnight, and it greatly expanded the human brain and the human mind in terms of its cognitive processing, and its everything that we are today comes from this. In evolutionary terms, it would be the equivalent of a 1970s Casio digital watch one day and a mainframe supercomputing quantum computer the next day. It's literally one of these overnight what Darwinists called punctuated equilibrium, which basically means lots of species and changes just happens, and don't talk about it anymore. This is one of the reasons I have a lot of problems with Darwinian evolution. I don't have a problem with evolution, and I'm certainly not religious, but this is just one of these things you're not supposed to talk about or you'd be bullied. But bullied and ridiculed by people who themselves often have no scientific background. But anyway, so there you have it. I really do think that this is... Thank you, Fintan, for your remarkable insight there.